Georgia's Governor Brian Kemp says the state's top 3 priorities at this point include dealing with surge capacity, making sure the state's hospitals have enough beds to deal with an influx of patients as we get closer to a peak. The governor has opened up parts of the Georgia War Congress Center, allocating 200 beds to treat patients with mild to moderate symptoms. Now, these are patients that won't require the support of a ventilator. Priority number 2, the governor says more readily available testing is needed before we can even think about reopening the state. And despite working with private labs and the state health department, right now, less than 1% of Georgians have been tested for COVID-19. And priority number 3, the governor says we need to make sure that we are working with our long-term care facilities and nursing homes to prevent an outbreak because they are the state's most vulnerable population, those who are older and those who have chronic health conditions.
The antibody tests are a more difficult thing because we don't really know if you test positive for the antibody, if that means you're protected from future infection, because that's really the question, isn't it? Does having it once mean you're protected for the rest of your life, or at least the rest of the season, or is it like flu, you can get it over and over again because it changes slightly? We don't know that.
I spoke exclusively with the Public Health Commissioner, Dr. Kathleen Toomey, who tells me that they are working with Children's Healthcare of Atlanta, CHOA, on antibody testing. So these are folks who already have the coronavirus. They're working with Children's Healthcare to make sure that they are not susceptible to getting the infection again. Again, it is still in the early stages. Now, for those patients who've already recovered from the coronavirus and want to donate their blood samples as a race for the cure continues, you can do so at Atlanta's Emory University Hospital. Reporting outside the Georgia State Capitol, Archith Seshadri, Atlanta Bureau Chief.